Hello, my beautiful hearts. It is your favorite spiritualist, the Aquarian Alchemist. I'm here with a sneak peek into the week reading for you, my beautiful hearts. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone has had a great weekend. Let's see, what do we have? Remember to view the new love reading that is currently posted on the page. That's a new one. Let's see. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you for stopping by. If you are here because you are a loyal and loving subscriber, then you already know I love you because you loyal. Mwah. Hey, boos. But if you are new, just visiting or returning, consider subscribing to the channel. Let's see. What is going on this week? Okay, the first card out is Two of Ariel. And that is about having balance. It's about, having balance, juggling and trying to keep everything on track and on task. So Spirit is just wanting us to know as we start this week to have balance in work and play, to make sure that, you're not doing too much of anything. Make sure you're resting, make sure you're drinking your water, and having balance. It's important. Okay. Also, make work fun. Find a way to make what you're doing fun for you. Okay, Ten of Raphael. So that's about love and blessings. Feeling happy, excited. Being just happy in general in life. Like it is usually more of a family card, but I see that as a happy family life, and I also see it as good health because our Archangel Raphael, he's the angel of health and healing, and you can see that here. That's the symbol for health and healing. That greenery is just very beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. What I'm seeing here is Spirit just really reassuring that your plans are working out. Things are going well for you, okay? To continue to follow your heart in all that you do. That things are going to be positive, you're going to have financial and professional success, as well as success in romantic relationships. Like, this is really good. This is looking like a really good week. Okay, stand up for what you believe and have confidence. Okay, let's see. The Star. I wish I had another little place. I like to stand this card up. This is one of my favorite cards. This is an Aquarius card too. The Star. What I'm getting from this is like, don't be afraid to show yourself this week. Don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to post. Don't be afraid to stand up. Don't be afraid to volunteer for something that if you feel like you're good at it, or you could do it, or you could handle it, go ahead and step into that light, into that spotlight is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing someone balancing like two jobs, or like working and being an entrepreneur, and just making sure you're resting. That keeps coming up. Okay. I'm also being led to speak on if you're like in a relationship with someone and something happens to where you don't like, or that kind of rubs you the wrong way or triggers you, it's okay to speak up about it. Like, don't shy away from speaking your truth, because it's not really what you say, is how you say it, So Be sure you're speaking up for yourself in a truthful and loving manner. Pouring out your emotions when necessary. You know, if something hurts your feelings, or if you like something that someone's doing, or, you know, you don't, you know, let it be known. You may get the opportunity to do that this week. Okay, these cards are like sticking together. Someone could be rekindling a relationship with someone. Someone could be exploring same gender relationships or a same gender relationship. I'm saying that because two of these cards have dolphins. Okay. Clarify. Okay. Ooh, that's too many. Just one or two, please, to clarify. Sacrifice, emotional loss, and stand your ground. So stand your ground is coming up twice. Standing up, like stand your ground, stand up for what you believe in. This could happen at work. So I'm also getting that something surrounding, like you could be leaving a job. Like if you work two jobs, you could be leaving one of your jobs, or someone could be like leaving their main job and going full-time with their entrepreneurship, or going full-time in another position. I'm also seeing that. Triumphant success and deception and envy. So yeah, so whatever this new, okay, so there's been a theme going around about moving jobs, moving careers, moving home, moving relationships. So we're at the beginning of a new year, so of course we're getting a lot of movement going on, right? But someone could definitely be retiring or moving on from a position or a job, and it is going to cause some envy, but stand up for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if you getting a promotion, because somebody here could be getting a promotion, because I'm seeing leaving one position going into a greater position, and I'm also seeing leaving a job or position altogether and going into like business with another person, or a business for yourself, or possibly a partnership as well. But I feel this energy of you're having to tell someone, hey, I work for this, hey, I earned this, hey, you know, this wasn't given to me. That's that kind of standing up for yourself energy. Suffering in silence. There could have been times where you were actually suffering in silence in these different positions that you have had to work, or what have you. So that could be something that's coming up, because somebody could feel like that you won something over them. Like they may have been there longer, or you may have not been there as long as someone else, but you got the position. Stuff like that I feel like could be going on. Right, so harmony. This move is going to bring harmony into your life, okay? This new position, this new right, and it's going to keep you from these negative energies, this temptation to, I feel what I'm seeing is somebody who feels like a hostile work environment, who is in some type of hostile situation. It could be like a hostile neighborhood, a hostile, you know, home life, a hostile situation. And this move that you're taking is going to really change things for the better. This whole situation, yeah, it's going to transform the situation. It's going to transform your life. This situation has moving on from this situation is going to be a sacrifice for you, and it's going to cause you to feel, you might feel a little like, oh, you know, a little emotional loss, but at the same time, you know that it's it needs to happen. You know, it's what needs to happen. Ooh, it's too many. So more energies of moving on, having a successful new beginning in a new position, a new work environment, a new partnership of some sort, harmonious relationships. Okay, so you have a couple cards of harmony. So standing up for yourself, doing what you need to do is what's going to take you into this. Yes, emotionally withdrawing, emotional loss, emotional withdrawal from some type of situation that was holding you back, that was hurting you, that was burning you out is what you're leaving. Okay? Yeah. Somewhere that you felt like you were struggling. Okay? Yeah, this is going to lead to your fulfillment of your wishes. Things are going to be so good for you that people are going to be envious. They're going to lie. They're going to say, oh, she did this. He did that. They did this. The only reason they have this is because XYZ. They're going to come up with these stories and scenarios. But none of it's true. They're just envious. But that's okay. They can do what they want to do. This is all taking place because you've listened to guidance. You've opened your crown chakra. You've been meditating, contemplating, and you followed the guidance that you were given. Because you were guided to this change. This is not something that you're just up and doing. This is something you were guided to do. And I'm also getting this feeling of one change leading to another. So like you could be making an initial change, right? And yeah, and it could lead to another big change. That disruption just fell out. Yeah, so it's like say you leave a job and it okay, so say you start a new job. Okay, here's a good example. Say you start a new position. I don't like the word job, but say you start a new position. You revamp your career and you're working somewhere, right? And while you're working, you meet someone. So that's like, I can really see that happening. Or you move to a new situation and then, you get in this loving and fulfilling relationship in the new neighborhood you go to, or the new town you go to, or the new gym you go to. It could be anything. You're going to know. Yeah, sacral chakra. Yeah, you're gonna know. It's definitely concerning like love, intimacy, and relationships. Okay, let's get a couple advice cards. We're gonna wrap it up because these readings aren't too long. We're just sneak peeking into the week. What can we be expecting? Someone is prepping for a big change that's gonna be very successful. We're always grateful and thankful to our ancestors, angels, guardians, guides, Most High Holy Spirit for protecting and watching over us during these readings. I did not say my prayer in the beginning, but I'm going to say it now. I just said it. And know that we are only getting the most accurate readings that we need to hear right now. All of my viewers. Yeah. Show the world the real you. Okay. Okay, that's too many. So yeah, so this, whatever these changes are, because I did say something about same gender relationships as well. Whatever these changes are, could be shocking to people. They could, but you have to live in your truth and show the world who you really are. Or you could be doing something like a new job that's like, I hate the word job, but a new career, a new, position, employment that is like completely different from anything you've ever done or anything people have seen you done. And they're like, okay, when did they start doing this? So, but yeah, that's something, but it could have still been something you've been interested in. You just never showed that part of yourself. And now people are able to see it because you're acting in it. Okay. You are good enough. Okay. You are good enough. Stand up for yourself. Have confidence. Believe in yourself. You know, when you make big changes, a lot of times, you know, we try to, our ego will try to protect us through doubt and fear. And it's like, no, I deserve this. I belong here. I can do this. That's why I'm in this position. You know, I've earned this. You know, do not let imposter syndrome creep in. Okay, a personal issue reaches resolution. So again, what I'm getting here is this move is going to resolve so many different layers, because sometimes you're just in the wrong place, right? It's not that you're doing the wrong thing, but if you're not flourishing and you're not thriving, it could definitely be your environment. That's why so many people say you got to leave home. A time to give rather than to take. One more for the Moonology deck. Emotions are running high. Yeah, so these changes are going to affect people in different ways, right? Some people are going to be happy for you, but some people are going to be upset. And that's okay. You do not have to manage everyone's emotions. All you have to do is show the world the real you, be who you are, and go after the things you want. And anybody that's upset about it, and that, you know, hey, that's really not your problem. They can always just be happy for you. You know what I mean? Even if that means you don't you can't go to lunch with them no more, or you know, you can't go work out with them anymore because you're not in that gym anymore. You know, whatever the case may be, because people are going to get angry for selfish reasons, right? Not looking at the big picture, not even having the big picture, not even having the whole picture. But they can feel a reason to feel offended or upset. You could be making a move in secret or in silence. And when people find out that you made this move, they're like, ugh, you just left the company? You just opened your own business? You just got married? What? You know, you didn't invite me? You didn't tell me? What? You know, people, they get upset and it's like, hey, I just had to do what was best for me at the moment. You know, no love lost. Just had to do what was best for me. And, you know, it's like that sometimes. Yeah, mask in reverse, like taking off your mask, like being who you really are, showing the world the real you. You know, it's so important right now. Walking in your truth. Okay. When you're not walking in your truth and you're not being authentic, that could cause chaos in your life. I don't hear a lot of people talking about that, but not to say that when you're not living in your truth that you're lying necessarily. You could just not be fully revealing yourself. You could be watering yourself down. You could be masking yourself, but it still has that underlying deception energy, right? Which can cause or can attract chaos. And that's something I don't see a lot of people talking about, but it's a real thing. So I'm gonna give you an example of this as well. Someone could be lying about something in their life, right? Something that doesn't have anything to do with you. But if you're an energetic person or you pick up on people's energy, you could look at them as a liar or as a deceitful person or someone who can't be trusted for whatever reason. Not even honing in on the actual reason, you know, but that can make people shy away from you or say, no, I can't. Something's off about that person. And when all it is, you know, oh, they really like country music, but nobody knows and they're trying to hide it. When you're trying to hide something, it's like this hidden hood over you. You're hiding under this hood. It's like, what's under that hood? You know, no one really knows. And it's usually never as bad or whatever as people may think, but it's there. And people may just pick up on they're hiding something, you know. And let's see, anything else? Black Goddess Oracle. Anything else? Are you gonna come out? Naked. Yeah. So it's just more about bearing and being your authentic self, fearless love, loving who you are, being who you are. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. That is what I'm seeing here. The moves you are making, a lot of people aren't going to understand them. They're not going to understand why, when, how. But it's not for them. It's for you. Yeah. Power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. Balance, male and female. Energies, peace, and harmony. Wow, look at that. Okay, that's the third time harmony has come up. Open your third eye to strengthen your intuition. So that's right up there with the crown chakra. Okay. Strengthen your intuition. Meditate. Okay. As you continue to balance yourself, you really need to take some time and sit and ground and balance yourself this week. Okay, so that's what is happening this week. That's the energy. Big moves still being made, plans are being made, new relationships, new partnerships, but harmony. All these changes that you're making are bringing harmony into your life. So remember that all the envy and all that's a temporary thing. The long lasting thing is going to be your happiness, your fulfillment, and your love. So keep that in mind, okay? I love you all. I hope it resonates. Please like, share, and subscribe. And visit the website if you'd like to get a personal reading, aapothecary.shop. I have a reading on sale right now. Most of the candles are 50% off right now. Very powerful candles. So yeah, go ahead and visit the website. Get what you need. I'm here for you. I love you. Until next time. Ciao.